Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night, and let's get started because I am late. Okay, we are not going to start with XRP, we are going to start with XLM. Okay, so a few days ago, I recorded a private video on the Champions Club, and I should record our public update on the day after, but I couldn't. So we were right here when I recorded on the Champions Club. Okay, so let's get started. Before we talk about XLM, just a important thing. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about a bull flag on XRP. We don't have a bull flag on XRP. This is very interesting. Uh, if I'm not wrong, I talked about this in the last update, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's something that we are going to take a closer look. Okay, so I shared this. So again, this is XLM. If you guys remember, I shared this a few days ago. It was around here, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, probably when I said everything is looking fine or great, don't worry. Yes, so we are right. So just like XRP, XLM had, that's exactly what you heard, had a bull flag. Okay, let's take a better look. Misclicks. And by the way, this is another mistake that we see a lot when people say it broke from X pattern. So for example, it broke from the bull flag, now it is time to go. Folks, not all the times it works like this. And XLM and XRP are a great example on how it can break from one pattern, morph into something else, and then morph again before the outcome that we are expecting, which is bullish continuation. This is consolidation. Whatever the structure, whatever the pattern, it is consolidating. Okay, so let's do this one step at a time. First, the bull flag. Okay, what else we have? We have a possible tightening pattern. There are multiple ways to look into this, and I will say the exactly same words that I used on the Champions Club. Whatever the way we look into this, it is looking fantastic. It is because all the structures that we can possibly find here and knowledge, they are all bullish. It's all about bullish development. There is no doubt about it. And I'm sharing XLM, so let me be clear. This video, this analysis, it's on the altcoins in general, okay? Because the feeling, the sentiment, and the development, it's almost the same, okay? So instead of looking to 10, 15, 20, 25 different charts, you just have to pick around 4 or 5, and that's it, okay? Would be better if you can catch one that is ascending. I talked about this in previous videos. One that is ascending, one that is on the side, and one that is falling. Okay, you can find 2 on each. You can use as your guide, as an index. Okay, so bull flag, possible tightening pattern, possible inverted head and shoulders, possible double bottom, or if you are more technical than visual, you can say it's the first higher low after the bull flag. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that sometimes the structures on the way up or on the way down, they can make a higher low or a higher high and then continue. So when we are going down, it's the same thing for falling structures, falling patterns. Okay? And sometimes it is true that we can end up with a marginal breach. So for example, if we went down below here, then we would have 4 legs, which is not usual, but sometimes it happens. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish patterns just from November 24. This is incredibly bullish. So this is fantastic. And also if you go into smaller time frames, which is, it is not a good thing to do, but you would see there's another inverted head and shoulders here. Okay. So it's multiple bullish developments. And so the question now is, when it is going to go, new waters, price discovery. I believe it is going to happen soon, but there is no way to forecast this right now, because even with all these bullish structures, all the outcome that we can find at this moment, because we are going to read what's reading, it's the target for this structure right here, that it is going to be a lower high. And even so, we would end up with another big bullish structure, another one. But this one is not going to keep developing for a long period of time. So this is my opinion. This is not a fact. It's, let's say, a gut feeling, okay? Based on times, on the market, the seasons, and so. Now XDC. So XDC is another fantastic example. We have, right now, we have also, just a sec. We have a possible tightening pattern that is not symmetrical. And there is one leg missing. So what does it mean? It means that all this range right here, from this pivot to here, it's a range that can be rolled out. Okay, so for example, XDC could go down, make another higher low before continuation. So this is another scenario that we have a lot of bullish evidence, but we don't have a crystal clear picture. And why this? XDC and many others are displaying signs of aggression, big bullish aggression. But with all this, if the market's not ready, it doesn't matter. We are going to go down again. So remember what I just said. The first working range is this one right here. And if the market is not ready, it needs more time. And how you make more time? By going down and staying above, making another higher low. But even if there is a breach, it's still very bullish. You see, that's why we're talking about a step-by-step process. We analyze what we have and a possible outcome on that structure. Okay, so based on all this, it is impossible to say, we are going up from here. There is no evidence. Nobody knows if the market will be ready tomorrow. Okay, but what we can do is just expect. Now, another thing is, if you are a long-term investor and if you are on the spot side, there is nothing to worry, right? So you buy, you decrease your average cost, that's it, it's okay. But if you are a trader, then this scenario is completely awful, because your liquidation has to be around here to be safe. And to be here, you need low leverage. Why low leverage? Because otherwise any small move will get you liquidated before going up. Okay, so of course there are multiple ways to do this for a trader, to even protect yourself, protect your position, risk management. There is a lot of mechanisms that can be used to protect your capital. Okay, but yeah, so XDC is looking fantastic. I do believe that the next move is going to be the one for outs. Okay, the one that we should straight up and hold yourself. Following the analysis on my forecast on XDC, I believe it is fair to say that we are going straight to 89 cents probably. So we are talking about a 9-to-1 growth here, a 9x. Okay. Of course, there can be small pullbacks on the way up. There is no way to forecast this. There's no way to know, but maybe we can expect this. Okay. It is not going to be the best scenario for people who are late. So we are not late, so we don't have anything to worry. And yeah, so XDC is looking fantastic. Flare, there is no change on Flare or Songbird. So both are on the same scenario. There is a tightening pattern developing that can be read in multiple ways. So let me go here for the sake of this example. So it is coming to an end, and it is going to end soon. So this is just like XRP a few months ago before the break. So it is going to happen. The only question is when. Okay. We had a possible cup and handle scenario that didn't play out because the market's not ready. We do know this today. Some time has passed. There was no news. This could be considered a W bottom or double bottom, or just the higher low that makes the tightening pattern that it is not symmetrical. So it is just like all the others. There are many possible bullish developments here to be acknowledged. There is even a possible, if we try hard, we can make a kind of symmetrical triangle that it is bullish as well. So I'm adjusting my line here based on the time. So this here, it's March. It's very close, right? My expectation is that we are about to go up. So it would be the monthly candle January, February, and probably stop on March for correction and consolidation. So we don't have a lot of time. And so Songbird and Flare should have a better scenario or better picture, unless I'm missing something about time, something that I can see or consider, and maybe it is going to last after March, which I don't think so, but this is my opinion. The technical fact is that all markets are usually bad in April and May. Okay, so we would have January, February. Okay, so this is the weekly. Okay. Then February, just a moment, right here. And then March, right here. So there is room to go? Yes, there is. But we are going to need a big move here to catch up with other altcoins that already left the shuttle station. Okay, so at this point, it is looking good. It reminds me of XLM before the breakup, which was overextended, And yeah, so we're talking about this in the Champions Club. Was overextended. I was a bit concerned because every time things are like this, a big move, it's necessary to catch up. Okay, so in that case, XLM was catching up to XRP. There is the ratio that I already explained. Algo, it's looking good, it's looking great. Almost the same scenario as or similar to XDC, similar with XLM, this structure right here, in part. And yeah, so things are looking good. And now XRP, so this is what I'm expecting for the coming months. So this is just expectation. There is no proof in here. Okay, so this is, let's say, a gut feeling based on previous experiences and patterns and developments. So it is better to have a possible idea on what is going to happen than to have no idea at all how things may happen, you know, because we don't have to make just a call and just wait for it. Okay, as things develop, we can go, you know, take a look, make our analysis, try to figure out possible outcomes based on behavior structures, and then draw your conclusions, you know. So I downloaded this picture right here, so I think we can get rid of it. Okay, so now let's go for the case of XRP, why there is no bull flag. So again, we're talking about it. Okay, so we had a possible bull flag right here on the beginning. You see, this is the behavior of a bull flag. Okay, we had two sets of pivots, and a full bull flag, it is going to have three. Okay, so what do we have now? This is weird, and to be honest, I never seen a bullish continuation structure like this before. And I'm talking about more than 70,000 hours making analysis. It's a lot of analysis, a lot of charts, and never see anything like it. Okay, so do we have a tightening pattern? We could have, but it is completely weird. Just a second, folks. So it is weird. Even for a tightening structure, it doesn't make sense. Okay, because one set of pivots is so close to each other, and then there is nothing. You know, okay, it is true that we could go for this, because here we had a bull flag, a small one right here. You see, this is the bull flag, and then it had a minor or marginal higher high, one set of pivots, two sets of pivots, higher low, low, higher low, bang. So looking by this angle, it is fair to say that this could be the beginning of the break from, what is the break from? From this set of pivots right here. But to fully or properly break, we have to go above here. So this is the first step before talking about break, because right now there is no break. How can you break for example, a possible bull flag and don't beat previous pivots? It doesn't exist, right? So when it break, when a structure is broken, then we have to have a higher high. That's the whole thing about it. So if this is the early stages, of the bull break from this whole range right here. Okay, but again, there is no way to properly say it. There is another way to look at this. It is the same methodology that we applied to XRP after it starts to move. Let's go, which is a possible triangle that, so we have the same fundamentals here. It is just a different way to take a look at it. And what's the point here? If you look into this triangle and say, oh, well, it's a bullish triangle, technically speaking, it is not a bullish triangle, because we would have more weakness stay more time down below here than that we stay up here. Technically speaking, not symmetrical, it's bending, almost flat, so it should be for more technical people, you know, just for the fact of knowing. Okay, so I'm talking about knowing, not XRP having a bearish behavior. No, not talking about XRP behavior, just about the triangle that some people are drawing, and you know. But yeah, so other way that this, so just for you guys to, just a second. Another way to look into this, even on the triangle, is the same case on, oh, we broke, that's it. No, not yet, because, so here we have a perfect example. How people can say there is a break here if the previous pivot is still intact. If we had a move like this, beating this pivot, that would be a great sign of a break, okay? Because the triangle would be gone, and then this would be the left pivot left behind, okay? So what could happen after all this? So the triangle is broken in a way, right? But if the market's not ready, XRP can make another leg up, not beating the previous high, the top one, and then we could end up with another development similar to this, okay? Of course, we would have a problem with this gap right here, so it's something to be considered. And this is just in case on the market not being ready, because we don't know when the magic is going to happen. So we have 13 Monday, and 20 is the most important dates we have to observe for now. In my humble opinion, it is not going to last long into this range. We have to go up to catch up with the monthly candle. But again, this is my opinion, not a technical fact. And we are going to know it better very, very soon. Okay? So, yeah, I think this is it. And yeah, so folks, please smash the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, you know. And if you guys don't interact with this channel is not going to grow, which I'm doing this for almost 5 years, and we are being pretty much stuck. There is basically the same number of followers, and I'm doing this for old followers, okay, because we have contact, you know, we interact, we exchange chats, and this is great. I know, and I remember each single one of you from long years ago, and that's for you that I'm doing this. Otherwise, I would have stopped it already. It consumes time and work. And yeah, so I'm trying to help, and maybe you guys can try to help me as well. And yeah, we can learn and grow together. That's the point, right? So thanks again, you guys are amazing. Thanks for all the kind messages. Thanks for your support. Let's keep doing our thing, and we still have a long road ahead. Okay, I will see you guys soon. Thanks again, and see ya.